welcome to my channel Sew and Color, and this is your crafty host Priyanka. So today is the second video that I am going to take from my previous years, the ones that I shot the videos but I never uploaded them, and today is going to be the second one. And from the title you already know that it's going to be the Kanzashi flower tutorial, and we're going to learn how to make Kanzashi flowers, and one particular we're going to learn is the daisy, and with the use of the Clover Kanzashi flower maker tool. And this is the daisy that we are going to make, and I have made it in a cute necklace right here. And then to add, I've also made earrings on the, and then I've also gone ahead and made a ring. And for that we will need, the first thing is the Clover's Kanzashi maker daisy tool, and this is the small size. And for the small size I have made the ring and the earrings with the small size tool right here. And then for the pendant I made it with the large. This is the large size, and it actually comes in 3 sizes, and there's also an extra small size. And I found most of it, I found it at Tuesday morning, and that was a long time ago. I think I have done a haul video, and I will link the haul video down in the description for you guys to check out. So yeah, it was, I think, $1.99 each at Tuesday morning, and that was a good price. And these are really helpful when making these petals, these flowers, because these petals come out perfect and even. So if you cut the fabric properly, it always comes the perfect size. And what they did is they gave us this amazing not a color instruction sheet, but there's an instruction sheet, and it gives you like everything you need, like how much, what size, how many petals you will need to make for this particular flower, everything. And the instructions are pretty clear and very simple to understand. Also, one more thing I really love about these are that they already give us some beautiful projects that we can actually make. Like here we can put these extra small daisy flowers on a cap to embellish a cap here, or on the back they have also put up on some hair bands and some hair ties. For the large one here, if you can see, they made this beautiful ring for the napkin holders and stuff like that, so that's beautiful. And also here they have some hair clips, if you can see right here, some hair clips you can make for embellishment, or you can wear it as a brooch or something. So really good tool. They already give you ideas. They don't give you any projects, but they already give you ideas. And Clover has been my go-to tool for a lot of things. Like I'm trying to learn how to do punch needle, and I'm definitely going to upload a video of punch needle soon down the line. I'm trying to get a hang of it, but I did buy a Clover punch needle and I'm really happy with it. So Clover is my go-to tool, and they have 5 different flowers. So I have all 5 of them in all 3 sizes. So I am going to show you the daisy one, and then further down along I will do more videos on Kanzashi flowers. So with the tool we also need a pair of scissors, some fabric. You can use any scrap fabric that you have, because you would not need that much fabric. And I, as you can see, have used 2 different colors. I've used a solid yellow, and then I've used a colorful pattern fabric. You can also use ribbons and a whole bunch of let me see, there are certain things you cannot use, but it says that you can use cotton sheetings, broadcloths, silk, thin satin, organdy, crepe, thin wool, lace, etc. You cannot use like denim and stuff, so nothing really thick. You have to be like, it has to be really thin fabric. So fat quarters will do absolutely perfect for these, and that's what I used. These were cotton fat quarters that I found. I think I bought it from Walmart. I'm not 100% sure. It was a long time ago. So you need that. You need a needle and thread. You need a pair of scissors, fabric, and if you're going to make it into a necklace, you need this chain. I bought these at Amazon. I got about 100 of them. And then if you want to make some earrings, you need the earrings post and backs. And if you want to make a ring, you need a ring mold. So that's the basic thing you need. And if you just want to make the flowers for the fun of it, definitely go ahead. Also in the video, I haven't mentioned because it was a long time ago and I was not much, I think I was more like stiff and not like relaxed, and I was still nervous that time while I was doing these videos. So I haven't mentioned, but you really don't need to make the embellishment that I show you in the video. There you can just take a nice beautiful button. If you have like some fancy button, you can just embellish it with a button and it will look absolutely gorgeous. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial, and I hope you guys like it. Before you guys leave, also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and do give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to the tutorial. The first step in making the Kanzashi flower is to take a piece of fabric. I'm using a fat quarter. You can use any scrap of fabric that you have. Then make a square that is 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch. If it is a little bit small or big, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be even, but a general size is to have a 3.5 by 3.5 inch square. So here I've already drawn the square. Next I'm going to take a pair of scissors and cut the square off. So I've gone ahead and cut the square. This will make one petal. You have to make 10 petals to make this flower. So cut out 10 squares. I have already pre-cut my 9 other squares. So I'm going to use 5 yellow, and then I'm going to use 5 of this patterned fabric. After you are done cutting all the 10 squares from the fabric, take one of the piece and then take your Kanzashi flower maker template, and then folding the fabric into half, place it inside the template and then close the template shut. Any excess fabric on the outside, take a pair of scissors and cut as closely as possible. So I have cut the fabric from all over as closely as possible from the template. Now take needle and thread and tie a knot at the end of the thread. I have taken double thread to make it more sturdy. Then here on the template there is start and finish. This is the back side of the template. Starting from the back side, pass your needle through the hole where it says start and 1 and take it all the way on the other side. Then flip over and cross over to 2 and go all the way to the back. Going on the flipping over, put the needle through 3 on the template. Next, flip over and pass the needle from 3 to 4 and put it through. always remember that your threads should be inside this valleys that are on the template. It should not be, the thread should not be seen over the plastic. Flip over and then pass the needle through 5. Then again flip over and pass the needle through 6. Flip over and pass the needle through 7. Flip over and pass the needle through 8. Once you have passed your thread through all the numbers, open the template and remove the piece of fabric. Now gently pull the thread and our first petal is done. For the next petal, I'm going to take the printed fabric because I'm going to alternate between the solid color and the printed one. I'm going to follow the same steps. Fold the fabric in half, place it inside my template, I'm going to fold the fabric, place it inside the template and shut the template. Make sure that the template is snapped close so that the fabric does not move. And again, I'm going to trim off the excess fabric as close to the template as possible. And then you take the same needle and thread on which your first petal is and then start sewing onto the template as we did for the previous petal. So you pass through 1, then flip over, go through 2 and flip over, pass through 3, flip over, then pass through 4 and flip over, making sure that your thread does not go through the petal. If you feel that the petal is in the way, you can go ahead and keep it a little farther, and then when you pull the thread while closing the petal, both the petals will come together. Then pass through 5, flip over, pass through 6, flip over, pass through 7, flip over and pass through 8. So we have gone through all the numbers, and now we are ready to open our template and remove the fabric. Now gently pull onto the petal, and if you pull it really close, both the petals will be joined together. So this is how the front of the petal looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and attach all the other 8 petals and come back to show you how I close the round and make the flower. I have gone ahead and completed all the 10 petals, and I am coming out from the left side of the last petal. To complete the circle of the petals, I'm just going to go through the first petal and pull the needle out all the way. This completes the circle of the flower. Just make sure that you adjust the petals a little bit to give it a proper circle form. Then, to make it a little more sturdy and to make sure that it does not come off or the threads don't get loose, I'm going to go through all the petals around and come back again out of the first petal. I have passed my needle through all the petals and come back out of the first petal again. The next step is to just to make a knot at the end here on the outside. Make a double knot and then cut off the excess thread. So this is how the flower looks like. Before making a bling for the center of the flower, let's look at the back of the flower. This is how the back looks like. To secure all the rough edges that is around in the center, what I have done is I've taken a piece of felt and cut it in a round shape, and I'm going to take my super glue and apply it directly onto the felt. I'm going to apply a generous amount and spread it all over evenly. And take this piece of felt and press it on the back of the flower. So this secures our back of the flower. Now we will move on to making the center part of this flower. To make the center of the flower, I have taken a mirror at the size of a nickel or a little smaller than that, and then stuck a pearl stone in the center with the super glue. The next step is to take some super glue and apply it all around the pearl stone. Make sure you're applying it evenly. Then take the pearl chain and place it around the pearl stone. You do not require a lot of pearl chain, it's a very little piece of pearl chain. And this is how it looks like. Next, take some rhinestones. I am using orange and green rhinestones. They are 3 mm in size. And I'm going to stick them all around the pearl chain. So I'm going to go do that and come back. I've gone ahead and completed the center, applied rhinestones green and orange, and then now we are going to place this centerpiece onto our flower. So I'm going to take my super glue and apply it directly onto the back of my mirror. And stick this mirror onto the center of the flower, making sure that all the rough edges of the petals are covered underneath the bling. So this is the completed flower. And now it looks beautiful. It looks that it is a complete flower, unlike the one without the centerpiece. You can go ahead and design your own centerpiece with all the crafting materials that you have, or you can hop onto my Etsy store to find all the products that I use to make the centerpiece.